So this is a nearly completed project. I made a lightweight kitchen island out of junk. I think it's turned out quite nicely. Very easy to maneuver here. Get a good look at it. Oops. Already full. It's already loaded, fully loaded. It actually has a hollow out here that'll take 2 bar stools. We only have one now. We haven't really decided on what we're going to do here. And it's given me exactly what I was looking for. I can easily put it in place because it is sliding on 7 of those. So let me show you how I did this. To set the stage for my new YouTube cooking and review channel, I knew that this conventional setup had to go. These old table and chairs have been here in this configuration for about 30 years, and they sure looked like it. What I was after was a kitchen island that would act as a buffet serving and food preparation surface while providing some additional storage, hopefully alleviating most of the clutter in this small kitchen. First and foremost, it had to be a lightweight knockdown so that I could carry it up a flight of stairs and assemble it in place. Another reason it had to be put together in place is the fact that it would not fit through either of the kitchen doors when assembled. Once I had determined that 36 inches by 48 inches would be the right size, I began investigating the cost of buying one pre-made. Not so surprisingly, I could not find one that was suitable in either being the right size or fitting the criteria of needing to be assembled in place. The cost for units from places like Wayfair ranged in price from about $400 to $1,800, but every last one of them would require some compromise in either size or style. Or in other words, I could not find what I was looking for. I almost went the purchasing route, but instead decided to put my junk repurposing skills to the test. The first thing I did was to find a small Roxton china cabinet for sale in the local classifieds, because I knew from past experience these units are screwed together. This means that the top and bottom trim could easily be removed to give me a nice, easy-to-handle, fully finished cabinet to insert into my island. Using a chunk of 2x10 plank I ran through my table saw, I was able to add risers to the bottom of the Roxton cabinet to bring it to the same height as the kitchen counters. I used wood filler and lots of sanding with a palm sander to make the plank look like it wasn't a plank. The top ended up being free when I purchased 6 chairs for another project and took the in need of refinishing table off of the seller's hands as a disposal favor. This left the sides, which did cause me some consternation deciding how to go about it. Once I sat down and sketched it out, I realized that what I was planning looked a lot like a hollow core door. So why not use a hollow core door? I managed to find a discounted 34 by 80 inch unit at a local lumberyard for $50. After cutting both sides of my island from it, I was left with replacing part of the interior wooden door framing. After simply cutting 2 strips of the exact width on my table saw and gluing them in place, it left me with what you see. It is strong enough to screw the table securing bracket into it, it satisfies the lightweight criteria, and it comes primered and ready to paint. This is a short clip of all the parts, including the hardware, primered and assembled, ready for finished painting. The handles were left over from my pending kitchen renovation. The bronze hinges were simply spray painted with silver paint, with the slotted head bronze screws that hold them in place replaced with chrome plated number 6 screws, which had a number 1 Robertson head. You see my cost breakdown so far. This does not take into account the price of the plank or the tabletop, as I got them both for free. I had all other parts, including all screws and the felt pad feet I showed near the beginning of this video. I left the top primered but unfinished, simply adding a plastic table covering for the Christmas holidays. In part 2 of this series, I'll be finishing the top with some type of ultra-durable countertop finish, adding a towel rack to one side and a jar rack to the other side. I'll see you then.
When stars won't shine for you, and your dreams turn black and blue, On those dark nights you'll be alright, I'll be right there with you. Together we'll see it through, when the stars won't shine for you, your dreams turn black and blue. On those dark nights you'll be alright, I'll be right there with you. Together we'll see it through.